It's just after 10 o'clock at night. For people like Martin MAKWARA, it's time to get some work done. If he is lucky, he'll have about 7 hours of electricity before it's switched off again for another 10 hours or sometimes longer. Rolling power cuts, known locally as load shedding, have forced businesses in Zimbabwe to adjust. In some areas, people never know when there will be power. That sometimes means not going home.
It is frustrating. If I tell you I haven't seen my family for 5 days because I have to be here during the day and at night I have to be here as well. So I don't have enough time to rest.
Zimbabwe is experiencing its worst power cuts in 3 years. Some neighborhoods haven't had a steady supply of electricity for weeks. It's the middle of the day, and usually at this time a lot more people will be busy working making furniture. But there is no electricity. Those who can afford it are using generators. The rest sit and wait until the power comes back on. The country is struggling to generate enough electricity to meet demand. Its mining sector, where it gets more than 2/3 of its export earnings, is one of the worst affected.
What kind of investor will be excited by a market where you know very well that it's dark? So a lot of factors are militating against any chance of economic recovery. So then what it means is we'll continue having the threats of inflation, the threats of a negative GDP growth, and the threats also of a current account deficit, where we continue importing more than we export.
Energy officials blame a drought that has reduced water levels at the largest hydropower plant in the country, aging coal-fired generators, consumers who don't pay bills, and decades of corruption in the energy sector.
Those that may have played a role in making us get to this situation, they really should know that we are not going to take it lying down. Everybody who is responsible for whatever they have done must answer for it.
But fixing what's gone wrong in the energy sector, if that ever happens, will take time. Zimbabwe needs foreign currency, money it doesn't have enough of, to buy electricity from its neighbors. Until power generation improves, this will likely be an everyday reality for Zimbabweans who have no choice but to rely on the state-owned power company for their energy needs. Haru, Mutasa, Jazeera, Harare.